Hey, what's going on, guys? RDC Extension Studios here, and today we're going to be doing something completely different. As you can see, we're in a game. Now, I want to quickly address, for those who don't know, there will be some context behind some of these gaming videos at times. You might at some point see like a volume thing where I'm always turning up. That's because every time I record my videos, I record at like 5 or pretty early because I don't want to wake up my family essentially. And two, who, for the Discord thing, I don't know how you remove that. Because remember, I'm not using like typical. And another thing, if the masks for some reason are really bad, just know I'm not using what typically everybody uses, and that's OBS Studio, I think it is. So I just want to let you know, if there are clearly moments where you know, yeah. So I just want to quickly address that. If there are moments where any of that stuff happens, I don't know what to tell you because I tried testing this for weeks and it still hasn't done anything. So I don't know what to do. But anyways, welcome to our Gmod series. Now this is a series I've been kind of like doing for essentially, and that is doing this almost reverse Justice League like story, like the reverse Justice League. And we're gonna first start talking about the leader, Owlman. Now this is an alternate version, so you still gotta have guys like Barmanura or Eobard Dawn. It's just that they're taking on different identities, they're taking on different power sets. Which is funny because it actually makes them more like what they're actually considered to be. Typically, Eobard Dawn is technically known as the Reverse Flash, which I actually think is a much better name for him than Professor Zoom. Mainly because I think it works better. It just has a more arch enemy-like feel. And that's the thing. Dawn just has a different morality than Barry, and that doesn't really make them the Reverse. What makes them the Reverse is when they have almost exactly different powers. Like, the Turtle, I actually would say is more like a Reverse Flash. Well, Reverse Flash in the sense that, typically, speed is never going to be the key. Speed versus slow, essentially, because, for those who don't know, the Turtle's power is slow, and the Flash's power is speed. So I'm pretty much setting up Owlman's lair, or very reminiscent of when like Oliver set up his lair in Arrow Season 1. So overall, now the reason I'm using brown and let's see, brown, yellow, or gray, or black like colors, because those are actually the main colors that an owl has. So it kind of gives them more real life symmetry where. Now, one thing I'm not 100% sure is that if my gaming videos will get a copyright sound, because remember I'm using I hope they don't, but just for warning, if for some reason some of these videos go down, it's copyrighted. Yeah, so now I did get all the weapons that Owlman will be having. He's gonna be having a boomerang, like a batarang, except known as probably an owl ring or something like that. These things are really easy. See, now you kind of have to stand still for it to work easier. The other ones are pretty are hard to do. Okay, looks like he's getting worse. He's getting better actually. So typically Joker does use guns, but the one I think he uses the most is like pistols. Like I think he uses like these magma, like these weapons at times for the majority of the time. Now, one thing about Owlman that makes him almost identical to Batman is that Jack Napier. That's the one I'm just gonna use for now. As I get the Joker's weapons ready, I should say. I don't want to get this video demonetized. No, so essentially speaking, realistically, this is how I would. This is like this Joker's origin. So he, as the son of Thomas and Martha Napier, not Wayne, but Napier, who were the owners of Napier Enterprises, the rivals of Wayne Enterprises. Essentially speaking, they were rivals. But and unlike like let's say the Raft's origin, no, Napier's parents were not criminals at all. However, the date, hey, we know all know, Thomas and Martha Wayne died. That's the same day Thomas and Martha Napier died. So it's kind of giving you that almost actual mirror image of their actual origin stories. And yes, as Joker did, Jack, I should say, not Joker, did went around the world to get some like training. He got like League of Assassin like training, all that kind of stuff, making him a real threat at this point. For me, I'm just getting some more weapons for him. Please check. Yeah, it should be enough. No. I think that's good. What? There we go. Yeah, no, that's not the right one. Again, I typically probably will not do a lot of these game reviews because I think they're much harder. Whenever I do like the suits breakdown, like when I did the Batman, no, not the Batman Flash, the Flash, Electro, Punisher, Reverse Flash, Gorilla Grodd. That one I actually had to use both my computer and my phone as opposed to my Flash seasons 1, 2, and 3 reviews, where I only had to use the computer. So essentially speaking, who is going to be Joker's first target in here? I need to get some ammo. Now, unlike Batman's origin, instead of being killed by like instead of being like killed by a criminal, Jack's parents were actually killed by a corrupt cop. So, and unlike Batman, and Jack actually began believing that the cops are no heroes. So essentially speaking, that's why he is going after all the people that can help him. Now, one thing about Joker that he's now much like Batman, and this version of Joker, who's known as Owlman, can also take out people so quickly with no one even noticing. Like here, I assume Batman, without like even if you're making that sound, Owlman, can't find it. Oh, yeah, see, there we go. So essentially speaking, So I think that's... Oh, there he is. Come on, Owlman. It's not that hard. Yeah, so essentially speaking, Owlman in this universe should be just as trained as Batman. Let's see. Now this is kind of like his buzzer, and obviously he does have a grappling hook, as you saw. Now, unlike Batman, Owlman's location should be more based in like trees or like somewhere in the sky. Excuse me. Due to the fact that realistically, that's actually where an owl's base is. For those of you, yeah, like an owl's main location is like a base, is in a tree, like in a tree. So that's where they typically come. And I actually think it makes sense that Joker is going to be known as like Owlman instead of Joker, because realistically, the owl is technically the Bat's arch nemesis. And this is something I kind of wish they did with Spider-Man, where instead of having Green Goblin, they have like, where they, instead of Green Goblin, have like the Scorpion as the nemesis, as realistically, it would make much more sense than a Goblin. Realistically, one thing I really like about some of the DC villains is how almost similar they are. I even made a video about it, discussing are they actually distant relatives, because they're that similar. They all have at some points gone crazy or have like gone insane. Now, one thing I should address, every time I'm flying, it's either because I'm not there yet, because I want to set it up. Okay. Yeah, so like I was saying, yeah, like I was saying, I even made a video talking about how they could potentially be related. I even stated facts that why they could be related. Yeah, so, and yes, I will do the other characters as well. So essentially speaking, even Owlman or a legal assassin would know how you can get there, essentially, even if you're spotted. So even then, that's the only thing that makes him an actor. Now I know you're thinking. Yeah, so he's actually after him. Tell me, so essentially speaking, I apologize if it can potentially get too loud. I don't want it to be way too loud, okay? Yes, I think that was a bit too loud. Yeah, so that's how powerful this buzzer is. So I think I know that they would be waiting for me. So they're still waiting for me. Alright. So I just go and take them out stealth mode. Like, this is kind of like going to be the Joker toxin, where it can just knock out people out really fast. This is where I'm going to be. Now, it makes sense that Joker would grab Now, I know you think, how is Joker this bad? I mean, he's really bad at this. He's not, it's just that this is actually kind of real. So essentially speaking, they've lost more members, so. Now, unfortunately, some of these Gmod maps are really buggy, and so some of these mods are also buggy. This is like when, you know, Joker has that buzzer, I think that's what it's called. And this is a pretty powerful weapon that actually electrocutes its opponent. I hope this video will not get demonetized. A friend of mine told me that potentially it could. And so I'm always kind of having that fear for because my Marvel vs. DC TV show is pretty dark and violent. Especially with Marvel villains. Which, yes, I do plan a Marvel series like this as well. But yeah. So essentially speaking, for those who don't know who Barracuda is on Wikipedia is considered the arch enemy of the Punisher. And some people even state he is his most dangerous villain. Basically, he's a pretty messed up villain. There were even times where it's too much violence. If you watch some of Channel Nerdgasm's videos, he actually did a Punisher series a while ago, where he actually stated some crazy stuff. I don't want to mention them here because, you know, all I can say is that he's a really messed up guy. What am I doing? So if you guys want to know, I can just tell you, but how was this video designed? And besides, there might be some like really bad moments, so skip to the time, okay? So, well, I don't know how you add messages on like one, so if you want to hear it, fine, but just prepare yourself from like really bad violence. There's actually not a lot of stuff about him. So his past name is Mystery Bug, but there were elements stuff that say that he was like, you know. So he grew up with a father who may have used it like said, like he was like the son of like a World War II veteran as an African. now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna terrify this guy. Kill him. So, anyways, Barracuda, essentially speaking, one of his origin is that, like, his father was a alcoholic. And because of that, like, remember guys, so Owlman is a pre-master of this. So even if you're Stan, he can essentially defeat all three people, even if he's like in the open without being seen. And it's not because, you know, I have that. It's because it would make sense. 100%. And there's a camera right there. These ones are pretty much the same. They go to the same spot here. This is the one. They're almost exactly the same. They go to the same spot. Oh, yeah, I remember that. We might go there later. So yeah. Now this is the part I'm a bit confused because I have to always do that and then do that. Yeah, there's really going to be nothing right here. Yeah, that might happen at time. Yeah, like right there, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, so yeah, you might get like some of like the Discord stuff. You can join my Discord server if you like. Oh, we're in 22 minutes. So I gotta take some more cops down. So like I was saying, Barracuda's origin is a pretty messed up dude. So essentially speaking, he was like, I think he was like some sort of war veteran. I think. No, but all I know is that he's a pretty violent villain. Probably Marvel's most violent villain. Like, if you thought like Green Goblin was or Carnage, you haven't seen Barracuda. Barracuda, I was actually reading it in some internet sites where I think he even took out. And here's where it gets disturbing. Okay, so I obviously had to mature this video for a bit. He at one point, took out like some kid's thumbs or eyeballs just by putting like his thumbs in it, something like that. And there was even a time he said that he did cannibalistic behaviors at points, which. So essentially speaking, yeah, this is how this map sometimes connects to each other. Now again, this grappling hook, even if they try to pronounce like that, it can sometimes do like that. So yeah, like I was saying, Barracuda is a pretty messed up character. And on his Wikipedia, there are times where he's done even more stunts. And according to Channel Nerdgasms, this is just based on his videos. I just don't want to mention because I don't want to get this video demonetized. So, yeah. And then I have to record over again and explain everything. I just don't want to do all that stuff because the moment I do that, it just makes life go to absolute hell at this point. Yeah, a card. I'm not sure what things Owlman would have, but all I know is that he certainly will have he will have motorcycles, a car. Yeah, I think he's gonna have the same as Batman. Obviously, when I talk about the other ones, I have to kind of explain their origins a lot better when they begin. Who will the next character be? I don't know. I assume I might use someone. I might actually use might use Eobard Dawn or Reverse Flash, who doesn't actually go by the Reverse Flash. Obvious because, Batman, Joker, Jack Napier did not go by Joker. In fact, he actually went by Owlman, which in my opinion works better as an actual name than Joker. Not that I don't like Jokers, that I think that name Joker does not really sound like an actual opposite of Batman. And that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. If you have any more video ideas, please put them in the comments. And if you have not hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. If you're not sharing this video with your friends, share this video with your friends. And please hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.